Hi guys, welcome to a new episode on our channel. Today we will be talking about the EYEWITNESS weather. So let's get started. Now, what is this episode about, you might ask? Well, this episode is gonna be about weather. So what is weather? Anything. Weather is what is happening every day. That's what weather is basically is. And now, what is the climate? According to DK Eyewitness, climate is how often a certain amount of place gets rain or snow or any kind of weather for a certain amount of year. Well, at least that's what I remember from the video. And that's what actually climate and weather is. So what's temperature? Well, temperature is how hot or how cold something is. Usually it's the environment or right here in this house. And now, what is humidity? Humidity is how much water is in the air. Basically, it's in water vapor. How much water vapor is in the air. And sometimes you can use special tools to help you, like a thermometer for measuring temperature, and a humidity gauge, which will help you find out how much humidity is in this air, and a rain gauge, which will show you how much rain has dropped for a day. And this is just the basics. Now, if you want to go in deeper, I would rather say to have more research in meteorology. Meteorology is the science of weather. Meteorologists are people who study weather and predict what the weather will be like tomorrow or next week or the day after tomorrow or even so on. But however, it can change, by the way. So you better get your sunglasses. Alright. So let's say you say that tomorrow is going to be a rainy day. So you don't plan to go to the playground tomorrow. Your playground is cancelled. But however, just the next day, it was sunny all day. So you say, okay, let's just go tomorrow. And then later, when you go tomorrow, turns out it's rainy. You did not check the day. And it turns out it was sunny on Monday, but it was actually rainy on Tuesday. So you're like, no! Yes. This is how a lot of things can happen here. Sometimes phones with weather apps are sometimes pretty confusing at first. Let me show you something. And now there is a lot of weather apps on my phone, and these are just some of the weather apps. But however, if you have something else in mind, you can just check out the news about the weather. And now, how do they know what kind of weather is likely to be? Well, turns out they just look at the previous weather. They look at the patterns of what weather has been coming, and then use the weather pattern to predict the future weather. For example, let's say that there is a weather pattern of sunny and rainy and sunny and then rainy. So what do you think would happen right tomorrow? Well, you might think that it might be sunny. That's what meteorologists think. If it's rainy, I'm not pretty sure you're going to be correct. You might be talking about false information. Everybody will be going in the sun with rain boots. Well, and umbrellas. I guess you should have umbrellas since the sun can give you death rays. Yeah. And now, let's talk about something less hostile. You know about lightsabers, right? You know about lightsabers. However, this might be able to control the weather. You know how lightsabers light is appeared, right? This is a Lego, by the way. Now, lightsaber's light is appeared by a little crystal inside. And I believe that Star Wars crystal will be strong enough to control the weather. If we ever built a weather controlling machine, the crystal inside the lightsaber might be just enough power to make it work. And so yeah, the rest of the weather facts are history. weather vanes have been useful for helping which direction the wind is coming every day, such as this one. Okay. Yeah. Such as this sort of rain. Okay, let's fix this up. And now there is a lot of chanceabilities that there's wind coming this way. Let me go with a higher bit. Yeah. And now I'm using a fan for this experiment. Because it's pretty cool about fans and it's pretty shiny about this. And you can see, let's say that this is a weather vane. And now let's light it up here and see where it is going. Actually, let's do it this way. So it's telling us that it's going this way, over here. And now it's kind of blowing straight up. So let's turn off the fan. And what if the weather vane was altered into a new shape? Like, let's say, for example, a paper airplane. Will this paper airplane still work as a weather vane? Well, let's find out. Fan. And now this is how my weather vane is gonna work. So you're just gonna throw it through the current, okay? And it just floats barely. Also, it doesn't work in a way. Sort of. It only works in certain types of shapes, by the way. Usually, flat paper is much better as weather vanes than other weather vanes, by the way. All other weather vanes were used to be made by metal. But our paper, well, I'm just gonna say for this experiment, it's the best thing that you can get. Just don't even try thinking of folding it into a paper airplane. And so this is how weather vanes work. And now let's throw you into the journey world. Have a nice journey! Goodie. And this is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode. Shinhan out. Peace.